When you think of TV and red carpet hosts, you might not think, ooh, spirituality. But in my conversation with Tania Rubis, we explore how this fast-paced world of media intersects with the deeper call of body, mind, heart, and soul. Tania speaks candidly about moments in her life when her inner compass reshaped her choices and what it means to live in alignment. Her story shows us how integration of daily life and spiritual life is possible. I hope you enjoy our conversation. Tania, I'm so glad you could take this time to be with us today. We'd love to ask you some questions about the unified path, and I'm very eager to have your experienced answers.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm curious, when did the idea of spiritual integration become important to you?
It was years ago when I felt like I have my deep purpose, I have my mission in life, things that I was dreaming about, and I wasn't ready to realize it. I wasn't ready to have it in my life. And I don't know, for somehow I found the way to this spiritual path and to some of my rituals, my practices, to this huge, I would say, very big part of my life. And then this journey just began. It's like a flower. It needed some time to grow, to have some water, sun, and our attention. And then my professional path, so right now I'm a journalist.
Flowering is a great description.
Yeah.
But flowering sometimes has difficulties in it. Mm-hmm. And I just asked because I know you've worked in some very high energy, high performance spaces. And I'm wondering if there was ever a tension you felt between doing those kinds of things and your interior life, your spiritual life.
I would say that it really has the difference, because when you have your spiritual part of your life, you're getting, like people can say you're more soft, but not in character, like you're not soft, like people can use you, not like this. Just you're kind. And since recent times, the kindness considers as a strong thing, not a weakness. But there are a lot of people who think that it's a softness for you. So if you smile to someone, you're soft, you're kind, and for your work, like I have, you should be very grounded. Sometimes you need to have this very quick reaction. And it's disconnection between two parts of yours. So you need to, it's like sweeping between the floors. You have your elevator, you go to the lower floor, then you go to the higher floor, to the penthouse, and you need to figure it out which one you're gonna go right now.
That requires a lot of shifting gears along the way.
Absolutely, and energy, and your attention. So everything you do, you're managing these floors.
Right. In the context of the spiritual life or the unified path, where we talk about body, mind, heart, and soul, are there some of those areas that you find more easy, or some of those areas that you think need to be focused on or are more difficulty in developing?
I think the easiest thing, like more natural for me, is a soul, because I feel a connection with it, and it helps me to feel people deeply, especially when I have the conversation with them, like the interview. I can feel if they are in mood or not, because sometimes the journalists, they have a lot of questions to someone who's in a rush, and you need to understand that he doesn't have time for you right now, maybe like 2 minutes and that's it, and you keep going with these questions, bumping him, and he doesn't need it. So you can feel people
You can feel
deeply.
The connection in
Yeah.
the exchange with a question.
Absolutely, because I need to create this environment for him. Like for you, if we have the questions for you, I need to build this environment so you'll feel comfortable, like you know me for years.
Right.
And
well,
that's the connection.
I'm sure that makes the interview better for you and more comfortable and more open for them in the
and
process.
open for them. That's about your heart and soul. You're open to people and they feel it. People feel it and they want to open themselves too for you. Like, that's the connection.
That's great.
That's the environment. But what I need to still work on it, it's my body, because we really forget about it too, like about the soul and about the body, because we need to have some rituals for that. It can be anything. Just take care of your body. We don't have time for it.
No, but we have bodies, and we need to use them, because
That's our temple.
If we don't use them, they'll hold us back, and they'll impair our progress.
Absolutely. So we need to take care of every part of your elements that you give us.
Yes.
It's body, soul, heart, and mind.
Given your background, has your definition of success changed?
It's got some more layers. I can't say it's changed, but some more layers. I still think that, like, I'll be honest with everyone, I can't say that being successful it's something bad, and to love money is bad, or to have your career growth is bad. No, for me it's not bad. It's what we build, what we have, but it doesn't have the sense in life when in the end you don't feel happiness and joy. Remember this song Linkin Park in the end, when he says in the end it doesn't really matter, because he had tried so hard, he did the best in life, had the great achievements, results, but it doesn't really matter in the end. So I think it doesn't really matter if you don't have this happiness and joy in life, because I know a lot of people, they have like everything, but they don't have this spark in their eyes.
And they don't have everything.
Maybe they don't have everything. And if you ask them, what's the level of your happiness from 1 to 10, maybe they will say it's 4 or even 3. And it's a sad story, because I really want everybody to feel happy. And I think that's our goal. That's our mission in life.
Yes, that's right.
Everything we do, even when we try to help the humanity, to do some philanthropic things, we still love doing it, right? Nobody forces us,
Yes.
like, do it,
Yes.
help someone. We do it because we love it, because it brings us joy to help someone. So everything we do, you're a registered nurse, you're a teacher, you are a singer, an actor, or you are electrician, or everything, anyone, and you love it, you do it, and you want to be happy in what you do,
Yes.
what the family, what you have, friends you have, environment, country, city, everything.
Right. Well, that's very much what the unified path is all about, bringing all of these elements of ourselves into play. Now, I know you've done this for some time. Are there any experiences you've had where you can say that using that has contributed either to a successful outcome or to your better understanding of the process?
I will tell you my story.
Yes, please.
I've been doing meditation since 2011, and in a deep level, and it really shaped my path, my life, my career. Like, I think it's shaped everything that I have. I'm not talking as a crazy person who didn't do anything to receive everything. But of course, I did a lot of efforts. I worked a lot. I still work a lot. But this part of my life, like meditation, it's helpful not only to calm down me or to release my stress level. It doesn't really work like that on that level. It's the level number 1, but it has a lot of levels as well too.
Yes, I agree. A lot of people think that's what it's about. It's about being calm, but there's more to it.
Absolutely, more to a lot of layers. Remember first time I met you?
Yes.
So for the audience, it was one party, the event that we met. But the fun part of it's how my spiritual part of my life leads me. The fun part of it is before, like 5 minutes before we met, I emailed you. And when I came there, I had no clue that you were going to be there. And when I actually met you, I was so shocked. Oh my God,
Yes,
Terry, I just
that.
emailed you. So really, how does it work? I can't explain it on 100%, but it really works. Something like the best coincidence, lucky coincidence.
There are no coincidences.
There are no right. There are no coincidence. It's just something that you receive sometimes and you don't even expect it. And in 2018, I think I started meditating on my career right now. I used to work on a radio, and I wanted to be a journalist, like a red carpet journalist, like a TV host. And it was so hard to get there. It was such a hard story, like a story too hard to achieve. And I started to meditate, like just to visualize. I'm on my red carpet with some celebrities. I'm interviewing some celebrities. I'm conducting the interviews. I'm there. I'm here in my perfect gowns, my beautiful gowns. Years later, I've got a call from the friend of mine, and she asked me, do you want to replace me on one red carpet because I'm going to be out of the city? I guess she was in Los Angeles or something. And I said, sure. It was New York Fashion Week. Sure, of course. I always dreamed about it. I was there, and since that day, everything has started since today, and I opened my show, and I have this red carpet, celebrities, interviews, beautiful gowns, just like everything like I had in my movie. It was a movie that I was watching. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. Isn't it the best part of this thing?
That's wonderful. Well, in that connection, are there any particular practices from the unified path, body, mind, heart, and soul, that help you when you need focus or energy or definition?
I do breath work.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I have my 10, 20, or even an hour segment, so I do this breath work. It really helps to be
you
focused.
Do an hour breath work?
Yeah, it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, but sometimes, yes. It helps me to be focused, to be present, and to be more present, I guess, yes.
Well, when you're not doing your breath work, when you're out there being this professional, how do you stay connected? How do you stay grounded?
I have some rituals, like I need at least 10 minutes to close my eyes, and when I'm heading to my filming my episode, I need to be in the car with my closed eyes and just to be in myself, like in my body, to feel myself, to be connected with myself. That's the connection I think everything started from.
Well, yes, that's a kind of center.
Yeah, because your attention, like our attention, is somewhere else.
Yes,
like,
that's
for
right.
example,
that's
sometimes I can sit. I'm sitting with my phone. My attention is on Instagram or is in another country with people, but I'm bringing it back to me.
That was my question. How do you get back to that center? How do you use that center? And
use it as a spotlight.
You return to it.
Yes, I returned. You just imagine that you have a light projector on your chest. And whatever this project, the spotlight is, there's your energy. If I'm thinking about myself, like here my chest is, and I'm thinking about myself, closing my eyes, I can feel myself. So here, I am here. I am now here.
Well, if somebody is watching us and they feel disconnected or empty, what would you suggest based on your life and your practice that might be helpful to them?
I would suggest to trust yourself and to listen to yourself and try. I know that I'm not the first person who tells that, of course, maybe million first.
Actually.
But try to avoid the goals that don't belong to you.
Uh-huh.
I was in this trap as well, like everybody, like maybe not everybody, but a lot of people. You're flipping the Instagram, searching something, you can see different pictures, videos of people. You love their achievements, you love their lifestyle, and you think, I want it too. But do you really want it?
Yeah, good question.
Do you really? Is it yours? And you keep, and you maybe you keep inspiring. Maybe it's inspired you, or maybe it disappointed you. You feel depressed just because you don't have it. And with this feeling, like feeling depressed, you can't build anything.
No, that's right. You can't if you're that disconnected. You need a kind of alignment.
Right.
How do you maintain that alignment as busy and complicated a life as you live?
It's funny, but I need to remind myself that I need to keep going. I am who I am. I can be better than anyone else. And of course, I won't be better. But I keep reminding it myself because I just need to remember that I was born that way. And I can't change a lot of things in my life. I can't change anything almost. Like I have it. I can change it maybe in future, but so I need to accept it, and I need to accept myself.
Are there any of the elements, body, mind, heart, and soul, of the unified path that you tend to depend on or return to when things get out of place or out of hand?
So I think there are two elements, but the first one is body, because we need to treat it well, and sometimes we need just to have a good rest. And after that, we are ready to do something with our life. And I would, the second part, I would choose the mind.
The mind.
But before, you don't feel good, you don't feel relaxed, you don't feel concentrated, you don't like focused. You need to take care of your body, and
Yes.
then you keep going.
So
Move on.
first you do a body thing, and
Body
that
thing.
might be a breathing ritual or exercise.
Breathing rituals to
And then you might move on to mind. Are there any particular books, doctrines, authors, sources that you tend to
absolutely
find
yes,
nourishing?
because you are right now you have lots of energy to move on, and you move on with mind, like learning. Of course, we need to learn. Like every day in our life, there is no limit, and we should understand it. And when people say that, that's like, okay, I'm done with it. I don't think that you're done with it.
How is that possible?
Because like a week ago, I've heard that it's gonna be the AI agent next to us. Very soon, like almost we have it right now, but very soon we'll have a lot of robotics things, and you need to learn it too. You need to learn everything in your life. That's how you keep going.
Well, yes, you have to.
It's not really an element, the robotic thing, but
Well,
you still have it.
you have to learn all of these things, but you can't just keep them mental. You have to employ them some way. You have to use them, and that's why there are other elements of the path that are involved and are necessary
Absolutely.
to use more of ourselves, our heart and our soul, as it were, to
But learning is the part of developing, and we need to develop everything, like ourselves, our path, our career, our everything that we do in our life. We need to develop. That's how we don't really have this. I don't know how to explain it. We don't have this level, right?
Right,
Because there is
right,
no
right.
limit.
Well, learning, as you say, is very important because it's learning that gives us the direction or the benchmarks or sometimes the tools that we need to use in these other elements of our lives.
Heart and soul.
Yeah, heart and soul. And those are important so that the learning isn't simply conceptual, so that the learning
Absolutely.
isn't just ideas, but it's about life and the elements of life and being that one's connected to.
It's like the four elements of one big wheel that
Okay.
get you from
I like that.
one destination to another one.
I like that.
And you can work with only three elements or two. You
Right.
need all the four.
Because it's no longer a wheel.
Absolutely,
That's
it's no
right.
longer a wheel, right?
That's right. In your work, in your spiritual work, and your learning about yourself, what do you find meaningful right now? What's the meaningful part of your life?
That's love. And I'm not talking only about like love to someone special. It's love to life, to this world, to people. your family, your friends, your work, because if you work, you need to love this work. When you love it, it's not even a work. You're just doing what you love. You're meeting people who you love. You're living in the city you love being in. Everything you love, and it's just like a layers. You're layering your life with love to people, your pet, your house, your environment, work, friends, everything and everyone. And that's how you're just soaking in all of that. And
That's
it's very
lovely.
great.
I love the notion of the layers and levels of love, and I'm so glad that the unified path has been part of that for you.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you. I believe that this unified path is something great, and people who are listening to us right now, they are really engaged with this conversation. And I would appreciate if you guys they read your book, because I know that you launched your book.
Yes.
So read the new book, the guided journal, actually.
Have a new book, Living Passionately, and it's available from Amazon.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tania, thank you so much for your time and your good thoughts. I hope you enjoyed our conversation today. I'd be interested in your observations and anything you'd like to add. Please leave those in comments below. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, remember, body, mind, heart, soul, one.